What's up, guys? It's Zero here. A YouTuber was denied the Guinness World Record for this. So as many of you know, dougcensormartin, a former pro Call of Duty player, was doing a pull-up challenge and was going for the Guinness World Record for the most pull-ups in 24 hours. Doug actually smashed the record in my personal opinion. I thought he did an incredible job. He live streamed the whole thing. And obviously, the expectation was that the record was going to stand. Just on September 8th, he went ahead and posted on his X page, "I am proud to say that we have broke the Guinness World Record for most pull-ups in 24 hours with 9,250 reps. Special thanks to everyone who donated to Project Purple. Hashtag Guinness World Record, hashtag most pull-ups 24 hours. And you can see the pictures, guys. He absolutely crushed it. His hands were like swollen after going for this challenge. He did it all for charity, which is absolutely incredible. And everybody in the community, for the most part, gave him big shout outs, massive praise for this guy. A former Call of Duty pro who's actually still competing, but he ends up doing the Guinness World Record for the most pull-ups in 24 hours. And obviously, everybody thought that it was legit, that everything was good to go. Well, Doug posted once again on his X page, "I just found out my live stream pull-up world record was denied by the Guinness World Record because I did it for charity." And he posted a picture of the message that he got from the Guinness World Record. "Your application has not been recognized as that of an individual or for the purposes of personal achievement only. If you represent a business, agency, charity, or government, or if you wish to make use of GWR's licensed word marks, logos, or the services of our educators, or you have applied for a specific record category such as mass participation or large food, drink, your application must be handled by our consultancy team who offer a fee-based account managed service. For more information, visit this page. And in the meantime, we will refund your priority review fees. Kind regards." Now, on one side of the coin, I totally understand, a lot of people up in arms about this because he broke the record. He was just doing it for, charity, obviously. And that's where, all the donations went to charity, which was a good thing. I mean, obviously Doug's doing this and he's kind of flipping it in the perspective of obtaining the world record for himself, but also in the meantime, helping out those in need. And so I thought it was absolutely incredible what he was doing. But on the flip side, you have to look at, well, what were the actual rules from the Guinness World Record Committee? And obviously, Doug either didn't look over the rule book, or they didn't send him anything, or he didn't go to the consultancy team who offer a fee-based account managed service. So it's one of those things where I think that he didn't do his due diligence. It sounds like maybe he did, but ultimately, guys, I think there were two things that Doug did not do here. One, he did this for charity when he's not able to represent a business, an agency, a charity, or a government. And then as well, he didn't go through the consultancy team from GWR. Maybe he did, and they're just stating that they offer, that fee-based account managed service, and he's going to get refunded that amount from the priority review fees. But ultimately, guys, the bottom line is, the rules are the rules. And if that was in GWR's handbook of what, the different rules that you have to follow, and Doug didn't know this, or he did know this and just decided to go about it anyways, he's going to have to go for the record once again. This time, though, he would have to go as an individual for personal achievement only. And, if I was dougcensormartin in this situation, I would take this very personally, and now I would train once again to break his own record that he did, which was the 9,250 reps. I would go after breaking my own record and do it now for individual purposes because they are denying, it being a GWR. And so that being said, guys, this is a wild story. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Did Doug not do his due diligence? Is GWR, did they not provide a handbook or something to Censor? Did he talk to GWR? It'll be really interesting to see what happens as this story materializes, and I'll keep you guys all up to speed as we get more information. Let me know, though, what you guys think in the comment section down below, and let's have a real conversation about it. Also, A lot of people have been asking about Emily Willis and an update in terms of what's going on with her. Is she okay now? Is she recovering okay? Obviously, for those of you who don't know, Emily Willis is a adult film star and she went into cardiac arrest. And obviously, guys, it was a really scary situation and it's still developing at this point in time. Let's go over some updates on Emily Willis, and I would love to hear your thoughts about everything in the comment section down below. So guys, as of October 9th, 2024, Emily Willis, a former adult film actress, is recovering from cardiac arrest and is in a vegetative state. So a couple of points here. She is awake. She can track objects with her eyes. She can smile and show emotions during conversations. However, she is unable to speak. Doctors don't anticipate further progress, and medical experts believe she may have locked-in syndrome and may never move again. Willis was admitted to a medical facility in Thousand Oaks, California on February 5th, 2024. Her family has asked fans to prepare for the worst. A GoFundMe page has been set up to help with her medical expenses. So here's the deal, guys. It's a really sad story of what happened here with Emily Willis going into cardiac arrest. And regardless of what you think about the person, what you think about what her career choice was, no matter any of those things, she is a person and she's going through, obviously and her family can't even imagine what her family's going through at this point, going into cardiac arrest and being in a vegetative state where you're awake. You can show emotion, but you can't speak, you can't move. And, one of the things that it says here is that doctors don't anticipate further progress, but, they actually stated a while back that they didn't think she was going to make almost any progress at all. Like she wasn't even going to wake up from the coma she was in and things of that nature. Well, she came out of that coma and now, she has made progress. The unfortunate thing is, guys, is we don't know if she's ever going to make a full recovery. And obviously, guys, our thoughts and prayers have got to be with Emily Willis and her family right now. Because if we go back to February of this year, early February of this year, guys, we're all the way now in October. And obviously, that's months upon months. I mean, we're going on a year of her being admitted to this medical facility in Thousand Oaks, California. It's a really sad thing, guys, really sad story. And regardless, like I said, of what you think about her as a person, as an individual, or what you thought about her career path, at the end of the day, guys, she's a person like all of us. And she, at this point in time, needs our thoughts, our prayers. And I know my thoughts and prayers are certainly with her, as well as with her family who are going through a very hard time. All we can really do at this point, guys, is hope for the best and hope that, she's able to make even more progress. I think it's probably safe to say that she's probably not going to make a full recovery, but it would be a miracle if she did make a full recovery. Like I said, guys, if you want to support Emily Willis and her family at this point, there is a GoFundMe page that you guys can check out for sure. And like I said, our thoughts and prayers are with her. Let me know what you guys think about this and this developing story. I would love to hear in the comment section down below. Let's give, some thumbs up to Emily Willis and some, thoughts and prayers for her and her family. I think it's really, really important. And let's have a real conversation about it.